Hello to all the Virgos out there. This is your happy horoscope for the month of October. Virgos, I tried as hard as I could to line these cards up as evenly as possible. So I apologize if it's stressing you out if they're a little off center, because I really keep trying, but it's just somehow not working out for me. Anyway, okay, so Virgo, here's what's going on for you this month. The energy moving away from you, the hand chakra. You are not going to have to do as much work this month as you have been. That's not a big surprise. Probably last month, September is your month, Virgo, so you were probably putting out a lot of energy because you had so much energy to work with. The hand chakras are all about what we create for ourselves, how we manifest into the earth, into reality, if you will. Okay? And as an earth sign, that's something that comes naturally to you, that actually it's something you don't really think about it in a spiritual kind of a way. You think about it in a practical kind of a way. You take realistic steps, you do what needs to be done, and you get the result that you're looking for. Sometimes you don't get the result that you're looking for. Sometimes there are other factors that come in, and that's where you get all of your stress. You've been working really hard lately, and it feels like this month you're going to get to relax. As hard as this is for you, Virgo, it's time to kind of let it go a little bit, okay? Stop working so hard, even if you have to make yourself do it, okay? Sometimes you've done everything that you can. Now it's time to sit back and let other energies step in and take over. And I know that is not something that comes naturally to you. So here's what I want you to do instead, is use your imagination. That's what the Pisces card is all about in the present. Instead of doing physical work, do mental work, okay? Because I know you're going to have to do something. That's how you are, okay? You can't just sit back and allow things to play out as they are. That's not what Virgo is all about. Virgo is in charge. So, okay, if this is not your time to be physically in charge, it is your time to be mentally in charge. And it's also a good time for you to get control of where your imagination is going to go. Because you think in such practical terms, it can be hard for you to be a dreamer, to allow yourself to imagine anything that feels impractical to you. But so much feels impractical to you, okay? This is your chance to imagine your greatest dream. Imagine those things that seem like there's no possible way that they could become real, because you might actually figure out how you could do it. If you take the idealism, the imagination of Pisces, and you match it with your personal Virgo can-do practical energy, imagine the things that can happen, okay? This is how you're going to make things even better for yourself. It's not time for physical work, it's time for mental work, and it's time for pleasurable work. Not making lists, not creating schedules or you know, outlines or any of that kind of stuff. It's time to just imagine. And while you're imagining, imagine the end game. Imagine what will happen. Okay? Imagine getting what you want. Because the time for the planning and all that kind of stuff, you've already set that in motion. You did that last month. Now you want to let that stuff catch up with your greatest dream. Because in a way, Virgo, it feels like you've been afraid to dream it. You've been afraid to imagine getting what you really want, because despite all of your hard work, there's a part of you that feels like it's so unrealistic, there's no way that it could happen. Anything can happen. absolutely anything. Everything and anything is possible. And this is a good time for you to get that kind of thought process in your mind, okay? And that's going to take you into the future, where you're going to feel that security that you need. You're going to feel that that practical grounding energy that says, you know what, yes, this can happen. I can make this happen, okay? October is a month when it's time to go inside. It's time to start becoming a little bit more internal. For you, I want you to do it. The cards are saying it's a good time to do it in your mind. Imagine getting what you really want. Imagine having what you really deserve. Don't think that it's not possible, because it is possible. And once you accept that, once in your mind you say, you know what, I can get this, then it's going to take you into the future where you're going to feel that security and know that you were able to make it happen. And if the work that you did beforehand wasn't enough, that's okay, because there's plenty of time to be doing work later on. Don't worry, Virgo, there's always time for more work. Have a fabulous month.